It's probably not even that important.
Hi, due to the fact that you haven't paid rent since last year, this is your official eviction notice. P.S. Pack your shit.
You gotta be kidding me. So in order to keep buying bananas and to pay the rent, I decided what better way to make some money than to make an extremely addicting mobile game that absolutely fries your endorphins and forces you to spend every second of your life playing. Oh yeah, and I only got 30 days. Alright, so before we actually start making the game, I need to set up a Google Play developer account. It should be a pretty simple and easy process. Like, it's just some numbers and... Tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy enough. I'm Nova, and as of today, I have never used the Google Play console. But as an indie developer, I am looking forward to milking you for your money. P.S. Banana. So while we wait for that to finish submitting, I also need to set up the Google Play console on my phone. But there's an itty bitty tiny small little problem. The only Android I have is this old crusty piece of shit. Oh wow, would you look at that? Can't verify identity. What the f? Well, I guess I have no identity. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I should probably send him an email. Finally.
Banana reveal. Your identity has been approved.
Alright, so with that out the way, I decided to spend the next couple of days going over what I want the game to be about. I decided on using the gameplay mechanics from blocks, which if you ask me, pretty good video. You should go check it out. I mean, because come on, what milks those endorphins more than shoving your face into invisible blocks? Now you might be thinking, but Nova, the App Store is already filled with a billion platformers. Why not make something different? You idiot. But don't you worry, because alongside extremely engaging gameplay mechanics like running and jumping, there's also going to be things like blocks and bananas. Alright, so first off, I'm going to whip up a new project. But in order to export stuff to my Android, all I have to do is download and set up about 1,000 potential viruses, which could potentially crash my laptop, causing me to lose everything. Oh shit. Now usually I don't go into detail about boring things because people's attention spans are smaller than my bank account, which is currently pretty small. But to summarize the last 2 days, what the f? What? Yeah, I quit. Why? Allow me to walk you through the process. First, you download Java, which seems pretty simple, right? But no, the JDK isn't compatible with the latest version of Java. And oh wow, would you look at that? There's no tutorials online telling you that before downloading everything because the process changes every other week. So now you're on your own with ChatGPT and the command prompt with way too many errors. But yeah, after actually having to use my brain for once, I finally got it working. And now I'm just gonna whip up a quick test project by throwing in some buttons and get a hold of this. Click. Now before we move on, I'm just gonna test it real quick on my phone to see if everything works. It's finally time to start making the only reason you clicked on this video. Alright, so first up on the list is of course. And honestly, this is probably some of the best artwork I made. And that says a lot, because it looks terrible. Now we need to start working on the player, which is pretty easy, ever since I found out this little thing called... So after not only stealing my own code, for some reason my brain decided to start working, which... I mean, it isn't really a surprise. But instead of working on something important, I decided to procrastinate by remaking all the art for the game. Wait a minute. The faster I make this game, the faster I get rich. Wow, would you look at that? We all of a sudden have blocks. And, oh wow, there's also a working level? And wow, would you look at that? And after that, I added some long awaited animations, which kind of look like he's having a seizure. But now I'm kind of lost for what to do next. Because you see, making a game is a lot like robbing a bank. If you're not organized, and now that we have a completely fixed plan that I totally didn't use ChatGPT for, the original goal of the game was to get a banana while a monkey falls from the sky trying to steal it.
Incredible.
So to revamp that feature, I decided to add a door that slowly closes over time. Then I made a red block and started working on the ghost. As you might have expected, there's a problem. In order to get the ghost to switch directions based on where the player is,
first we need to calculate the position of the player, then subtract the ghost position from the player's position. And then if the player's x-axis is less than 0, the ghost will move to the opposite.
Now I know it sounds like I know what I'm talking about, but trust me, I'm more confused than you are. Before I start making levels, I'm just gonna build a quick test project, which if you know me, then you would know that obviously everything works perfectly. And... Let's not talk about it. And as you can see here, the level system works perfectly fine on my laptop, but for some reason, And I'm pretty sure that has something to do with it being a regular button, which kind of stopped working ever since I messed with my Godot settings. So I just threw in a texture and I turned the opacity down, and now it works like a charm. Because you see, a lot of people don't know that you don't actually have to be smart to be a game developer. You just have to know how to hide your problems until they come back to haunt you later on. Just like in life. Now that we have a level system, it's time to spend the next 3 days of my life making levels. After we play some Friday. Yeah, so if I'm being honest, I kind of forgot how to play this. So we're gonna... yeah, we're just gonna... yeah, so... Man, only if there's a way to make these levels faster. Wait a minute. How long has that been there? Yeah, kind of got carried away there. Anyways, now that we actually have playable levels, there's still plenty of things that need to be done, such as sound effects, music, and of course, ads. But for now, yeah, let's make some music. All you gotta do is go to the internet, search up some copyright-free music, and steal it. But you see, a guy like me would never do that, because we have morals. So instead, I'm just gonna cut my brain off and hope for the best.
Take some chocolate and some lobster and some eggs and some pie.
And boom, just like that, we've created an absolute masterpiece. Wonderful. Now, if you want to hear the full soundtrack, I might probably maybe post it on one of my other channels. So yeah, check the description for that. Anyways, because I know most people don't have Androids, and I just so happen to be a pretty considerate guy, I decided I want to post a demo version of the game on itch. Because nothing makes somebody want to play with you more than to tease them with a little tester. Yeah, don't think into that too much. Now, in order to port it to itch, I'm just going to copy and paste the entire Godot project, which could crash, and after changing a few things so that it works on Windows, I built a quick itch page and posted it. But now, I need your help. Because you see, in order to post the game to the Play Store, I need at least 12 playtesters to play the game every day for 2 weeks. And as you might be able to tell, I'm not 12 people. So if you want to help me out, be sure to join Nova's Discord server. And who knows, you might even get put in the credits. Just saying. But other than that, as I'm writing this script, I already know this is going to take forever to edit. So I decided to split this into 2 parts. So yeah, I'll see you in about 2 weeks.